Welcome to Wellness with Tammy. I am Tammy Long, certified life coach. Do you think of yourself as a positive person who looks for the good in people and situations? Do you ever feel stupid for not having paid enough attention to something a partner said or did that was a sign of worse things to come? Do you look back on some of your relationships and see things now you didn't see before? If you answered yes, you have probably made mistake number 2 of the 6 biggest mistakes we make in the beginning of a relationship, which is you ignored the warning signs. You may have noticed something about your partner that should have signaled for you to be cautious, but instead you chose either consciously or subconsciously to ignore it. You may have done this by either minimizing its importance or making excuses for the other person. You may have rationalized their behavior or simply denied it. Have you ever heard yourself or someone else say things like, "He really doesn't drink that much, mostly on weekends, and besides, it's just beer"? Or, "It would be really stupid for him to get a job now when he just finished his script. He can use this time to polish the final version and visit agents and producers." Or perhaps you simply denied it, saying something like, "What do you mean he doesn't treat me well? He's wonderful to me. You're jealous that I'm happy and you're not." Ironically, the most positive and loving person is the more chance they have of ignoring warning signs in a relationship. This can be dangerous. We don't see what we don't want to see. This sets us up for feelings of disappointment, betrayal, and anger. There are cases in which a person can deliberately deceive us, but most generally, we are deceiving ourselves. Here are some examples of warning signs and possible problems that may develop. Perhaps the person avoids discussing the past or dodges direct questions or makes light of it. This could mean they are hiding something serious and won't want to work on the relationship. Perhaps they won't reveal details of family background, or they don't see or speak with their family much. This could mean they have a difficult time being intimate. They may have hidden anger and rage at family members that could be projected onto you. Perhaps they are very enmeshed with family members and speaks with them too much. They don't stand up to them, have no boundaries with them. In this case, it's quite possible that they won't be able to include you in family. You will always feel like an outsider. They will not side with you if they attack. Maybe they use drugs or alcohol and cannot have a good time without using. In this case, you could be dealing with an alcoholic or a drug addict. They will most likely deny it. You could expect mood swings and emotional distance. Maybe they like to be in charge in all aspects. They always seem strong and know what they want. They never show fear or vulnerability. In this case, we must be careful we are not dealing with a control freak. It might start out feeling like you are being taken care of and end up feeling like you are living with a dictator. You can take time to examine the warning signs you've received and have ignored in the past and gain some understanding of how you could have predicted the problems if you had paid more attention in the beginning. One way to do this is to close your eyes and pretend you are watching a movie. The first scene is the very first moment that you met. Visualize yourselves talking, spending time together, and so on in chronological order, as if you were watching a movie of a relationship. Notice as you watch this movie of any behaviors or comments, discussions, or experiences that don't feel right to you. Notice how tense your body becomes when you think about or visualize these in your mind. These are warning signs. As you notice each one, write them down and continue on. When you are done, review what you have written down and write out the outcome of that relationship. The key questions to ask yourself are, is this warning me about something reasonable that I am willing to deal with? Or is this warning me about something unreasonable that I am not willing to deal with? If you decide you are willing, ask yourself if your partner is also aware of this problem or pattern and is willing to work on it as well. By learning these warning signs, we can save ourselves a lot of pain and heartache. Learning to have healthy relationships is part of living a life of wellness. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you were able to take away from this. And if you know someone who might gain value from this information, please feel free to share it with them. Next time, I will be discussing the third biggest mistake we make in the beginning of a relationship, which is we make premature compromises. We will look at what this means and the reasons we do this. Until then, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified when the next video comes out, empowering you to break free and discover the threats and opportunities for achieving a life of wellness in body, mind, and spirit. And as always, remember, please take care of you and have a great day. Bye.